Oh, what is going on YouTube? It is Dylan. We are back here with another Madden video. Now today what I got for y'all is another tier list, and today we're going to be doing tight end ability. If you are new to my channel, make sure to go ahead and leave a like on the video and also subscribe if you are new. I drop daily Madden content on the channel on the road to 2K subscribers. Really want to hit that before Madden 22. And if you enjoy this content, make sure to also go ahead, check the links in the description. Post daily TikToks and also stream on Twitch almost every day, and I appreciate the support on those platforms as well. Now getting into this, there are some abilities that wide receivers get. I pretty much use almost the identical tier list with wide receivers and tight ends. Stuff like human joystick, and also like evasive, I don't believe tight ends can get. Pretty much wide receivers and tight ends almost get the same abilities, so that's just why I kind of kept it the same. These two abilities are going to go in the tier just called ignore. Just ignore those abilities. Now everything else I believe a tight end can get, and we're just going to start off with all like after the catch stuff. Even tank is going to be in the same exact tier, which I did not get a picture of tank, but all these things like arm bar, bruiser, spin cycle, jukebox, bulldozer, I'm pretty much just gonna have them all, and I'd probably say either C or D. I'm gonna put them all in D besides one, and that one is going to be bulldozer, because if you have a tight end that can air truck, bulldozer could be really good, and just absolutely broken with just an air truck plus bulldozer. That just seems absolutely insane to me. These are the abilities that are just absolutely goated on receivers. Tight ends don't really matter. Now deep in and deep out, because you kind of have to think as well, okay, when is your tight end really on a deep route? Now I know there's formation specific, play specific plays that really, like, your tight end's on like a deep like corner route or something, right? Or say like an even deep crosser, you know. For the most part, your tight end is never really gonna be on really deep routes, and for that reason I'm going to put this in the A tier. Still think it's really good if you do have your tight end on deep routes, and I'm not trying to say it's bad by any means, but I'm gonna put both these in the A tier. For mid in and mid out elite, this one this is another tough one, because your tight end does go on like a lot of like mid routes, like post stuff like that. Depending on I'm gonna put both of these in the A tier. If you run a lot of posts or corners though, you can go ahead and put these in the S tier, and I won't say you're wrong. Really, for me, the two abilities that are going to be S tier for a tight end, short and elite for sure. I think this is the best receiving ability in the game for a tight end, and also short out. Majority of the time, tight end is going to be on short routes. A lot of times, like short corner routes, stuff like that, is going to activate on like short in or short out, and you would think it would activate on maybe deep, maybe medium. Nope, short in, short out. There's so many routes to activate for the tight end on these abilities, and it's only 1 AP, I believe, on a vertical threat, so that's why I think short in really good. Now grab and go on a tight end, this is another one. I'm just going to keep it consistent and put it in the B tier. Grab and go I think is a really good ability. It's just, there's just other stuff that's just better. Like, I won't say you're wrong for running grab and go, I just think there's other stuff that is better. Now again, we're doing the same thing we did with receivers before. Instead of this being like chuck out, which is a zone coverage ability, we're gonna act like this is honorary lineman, which are tight end. I'm gonna put it in the C tier. I think it's cheaper on receivers than tight ends. Honorary lineman for me for receivers was either A or B. Definitely kind of slept on ability for receivers, but tight end is just a little bit more expensive in AP, so I kind of stay away from it. Now leapfrog, I do not believe you can get, but matchup nightmare 2 AP, I'm gonna put in the S tier. Again, most of the time when you are going up against man or even zone, a lot of times linebackers are going to be on your tight end, and even if you're not going up against linebackers, this will activate on a lot of things. Matchup nightmare just will randomly activate on like streaks and stuff too. I can't really even explain. Like, if you've never used a physical receiver with matchup nightmare for 1 AP, definitely recommend it. And I know we're talking about tight ends, but I'm just saying in general, matchup nightmare just kind of activates on anything. Now for this, I did not go ahead and get the tight end apprentice picture, but it's pretty much all the same. So I think they can only get tight end apprentice, slot apprentice, and wide receiver apprentice. We're gonna keep this kind of simple, okay? Tight end apprentice, we're gonna say is this one. Tight end apprentice is gonna be in the S tier. Tight end apprentice, if you do not have power master, it's an S tier ability, and that's what we pretty much have to base it on. You can get it for 1 AP on possession archetypes, I believe. If you have power master, obviously it's like an F tier ability, because if you ever run tight end apprentice, you have power master. Assuming you don't have power master, it's still like an S tier ability. This can honestly be slot apprentice or outside apprentice. I'm gonna put in like the C tier, because your tight end is really gonna be at the tight end spot, and you might as well just run tight end apprentice instead of slot apprentice. Now this is called route apprentice on tight ends. I think it's 3 AP. I'm gonna put in the C tier, given that it has a high AP cost. I think it's like a good ability if you take out AP, but like 3 AP is just a lot. I'm gonna put these two right next to each other. Post up and secure protector are very interesting. Now secure protector and post up right here are both 2 AP. I'm gonna put secure protector in the C tier and post up in the B tier, and let me explain why. Secure protector is one where it is a good ability for your O lineman. I just don't think your tight end is gonna block enough to the point where secure protector is really gonna do a good thing. Reason why I have post up in the B tier is because if you run a lot of delay fades and stuff like that, if you double team your tight end with a tackle, you can pretty much guarantee that the dude will not shed you if you double team the right guy and you're running like delay fades and stuff like that. I think that is somewhat valuable, so I'm gonna put it in the B tier. And another thing I didn't get a picture of is screen protector. Screen protector would probably be in the F tier, I'm not gonna lie to you. Now red zone threat in your tight end, I'm gonna put it in the C tier because of the fact that it can work on a tight end. Do I recommend it? No, because red zone threat is just inconsistent as ever. But say you have like Gronk or someone who's really tall and just a big body, you can try red zone threat and it'd be a little bit of fun to run. Now return man, again, this is a wide receiver ability, so we're gonna put it in the ignore. Route tech on your tight end is one. Say if you're playing a franchise or something, it is an S tier ability and it will just save your life, because like, dude, going up against man and franchise with 4 1-step, you need a route tech tight end, or it's the least nice to have. In ultimate team, it's honestly, I'm gonna put it D because it's still like, it's good, but it's just, it doesn't activate first zone, and I think your tight end will do a good job beating man coverage even if you don't have this, and it is 4 AP, which is a lot. I'm gonna go ahead and put Slotomatic in the exact same tier as well. There's just really like, there's really no point to run it when you can run like short in or matchup nightmare. There's just really no point. Second wind right here. Second wind is one, it's a stamina one, and I'd probably put all those stamina ones. Like you would, I'm gonna put it in the C tier. It could be D tier, but like I get why you would run it, but on it, actually on the tight end, I might put it F tier. I'm gonna go ahead and put it C tier. I'm leaning towards D tier, given that like it does boost stamina and stuff, and your team can get tired from time to time. There are other ways to do this, but it has its place in the game, and I think C tier is very fair. Playmaker tight end, depending on the offense you're in, I think wide receiver playmaker is better, and playmaker can be the exact same for you. I just really, I'm just gonna put it S tier because again, tight end playmaker, wide receiver playmaker, they'll pretty much do the exact same things for you. Now depending on your offense, again, it's gonna change, but your tight end, you can go ahead playmaker him just like a wide receiver, but he's gonna be at tight end, or you could sub your tight end playmaker at wide receiver and run him like a wide receiver playmaker. So I'm just gonna leave it F. Now the thing that's bothering me is there's nothing in the F tier. Some things like homer and stuff like that would obviously be in the F tier, and some like screen protector, which I didn't get a picture of because I forgot tight ends even had it. Given that there's nothing in the F tier, we're gonna move all these abilities right here down one. We're gonna move like jukebox, armbar, all that stuff to the F tier, and this is what our tight end ability tier list is gonna look like. Let me know down in the comments what you agree with, what you disagree with. If you did enjoy this video, make sure to go ahead, smash that like button, also subscribe if you are new. But other than that, man, has been your boy Dale, and I'm out. Peace, y'all.